The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, good morning. Thank you so much for attending this webinar with MEFA Pathway and specifically doing the college search. My name is Sean Connolly. I'm a college planning counselor at MEFA, and I also help with Jennifer Bento Pinion, who runs the MEFA Pathway. I help her with these sort of webinars and pathway troubleshooting problems. This is exciting, seeing all the people attending this one. It's very great. Welcome, everyone. I might wait another minute. I see people are still rolling in, so I might wait a minute more if you don't mind. This webinar should only take 20 to 25 minutes, and I'll gladly take questions. If you could just hold off to them at the end, you can write them right there in the webinar, and I'll gladly take them from you. Oh, wait, another minute more. Some people are still coming in, I see. Thank you for your patience. All right, it looks like everyone who wants to come in is in now. We'll start, like I said before, for people who came a little late. My name is Sean Connolly, and I'm a college planning counselor over at MEFA. Today we're in MEFA Pathway. It's a destination for students planning for college and their careers, and for parents and counselors as well. Today we'll be going into the student section. If you or if you're a parent or a counselor, if you don't have a MEFA Pathway login, it's very easy to make one. If you're a counselor, you can only have one if your school has a contract with MEFA Pathway. Otherwise, anyone can make a student one. It's very easy. So you see, I already made one. If you're a first-time user, you can register. It's very easy. Some simple information. After submitting that, you're just going to make a username and a password and have a couple of security questions, and it's done. After that, you've made one. But we've already got an account here, so we'll sign in here as a student. Here we are. This is the basic profile. There's a lot of things you can do, and I know there are webinars past that I've done to show you some of these other things, and there'll be some in the future as well to show you how some of these work. Today, like I said, we're doing search colleges. We'll head over to search colleges. I want to get started. I know it says get started right here. I want to show you this. This is a great tool we have called Match Me. You'll see. I don't have to explain it yet. You'll see how it works as we move forward. So as you can see, it starts off with location. Where, as a student, prospective college student, where would you like to go? I'll pick the Northeast since that's where I live now, just to start. So there you go. You can also, if you have more than one, you can do that as well. So say I have my fiance is from Texas. I'll pick the Southwest as well. So we'll do two. We'll do the Northeast and the Southwest. We'll move forward. And then what kind of school? Is it large, medium, or small? I went to a medium-sized school, so I'll pick medium. There we go, medium. And then is it urban, small town, suburban, rural? Just to give you, well, let's go small town. Why not? And then a major, we can pick anything. A lot of majors are here, as you can see, a lot of different majors. Let's pick psychology. It's a pretty basic one. And we'll do general psychology, and we'll match it up. All right. And there we go. So it looks like 17 schools were found with my specifications. And then you can go in. So let's see. Prairie View A&M. That one looks interesting. I'll click there. And it gives you all the different types of statistics and qualifications for Prairie View A&M. Shows you it's public, small, what tuition in-state and out-of-state is, how many total students, what the ratio of females to males is, what the acceptance rate is. They even give you SAT scores and ACT scores. They show you all the different majors. They show you an even more detailed version of the acceptance rate, tuition fees, student body. It gets more into detail here. What campus is like, what kind of athletics they have, the faculty breakdown, and contact information where you can apply, all that good stuff. So you know what? I kind of like this school. I'll save it to my list. Saved. Let's go back to my search results. And you know what? Maybe I decided some of those match me things. You know, maybe looking at what I got for answers, it wasn't exactly the schools I specifically were interested in. So, you know, I'm going to actually, maybe I don't want to go all the way to Texas. So I'll take, as you can see, I'll take Southwest off the list. And I'll take Northeast off the list. And I will make it, now I can get even more detailed on the side of all the different things I want. Even more, the match me was a very simple, it looks good for the, you know, for a student. It's not a lot of, you're not bogged down with a lot of information. It just gives you very basic things just to start your search. But now you can get even more specific on the side now. So let's stay in the Northeast. The internet's being very slow right now. Let's change up my major too. You know what? I was thinking, instead of psychology, let's do social sciences. And we'll take small town out of there. Sorry for the lag in the internet right now. There we go. Now see, 42 schools. Let's see if we can knock it down even more. If you have a budget for your school, if you think you can only spend $10,000 to $25,000, or you know, like that's the type of school you would like to go to, you can choose that. If you prefer public over private, or vice versa, you can go there. Even admission, your GPA, that's a very important thing. Sometimes you have to know. Maybe if your GPA is a 3.0, and we click there, now we can see all the schools that would only accept a 3.0. Again, the internet really slow. There we go. So down to 20. Oh, you know what? This one, I like UMaine. I heard good things about UMaine. I don't mind the cold. I'll add that to my list as well. And let's see page 1 again. And oh, look, one I already searched earlier is already on the list. That's great. And my mom is from Long Island. I'll pick Farmingdale State College. I got family there. I'll pick that one too. So I've now got my list. I've got some schools that I've picked that I liked. I can go over here now to my college list and see. Look, I got 7 schools here. Some I've already chosen from before, like Fairfield and Harvard and Bridgewater and UT, Hook'em Horns. But then also these new ones have also popped in. and I can go there and I can look at details. See, there's Farmingdale. I can see if this is something I might want to consider. Go back to my college list here. You see, you can add favorites. If after looking at more detailed versions of these schools, maybe you're like, I don't want to remove it. I find that after looking at Harvard, maybe I won't be accepted, so I can remove it from my list. But I looked more into Prairie View, and it actually fit with what I was looking for, and so I'll favorite it. And there it goes into my favorites. And if you want to go, if you still think you want to apply to a couple more schools, you can go in there and add more colleges. I do want to show you one more thing in this college search, and that's a college compare. So we can select from my college list. Let's do Bridgewater, and we'll do my three favorites: UT and Prairie View. We'll throw UMaine in there just for the heck of it. Finished adding now. I got those 4. And then you can select the criteria. What are the key factors? Undergraduate info, financial info, academic info, and your preferences. You can use preferences or not. I don't have any preferences set at the moment, so we'll just show the comparison right now. And look at that. These are the 4 schools I'm considering, and now it's in a spreadsheet type format for me to compare and look. So we can see location. I got 2 in Texas and Massachusetts. I can see the school sizes, and UT sounds fun because I see them playing football and basketball on TV all the time, but I don't know if I want to go to a school that has 40,000 students at it. But Bridgewater, Prairie View, and Orono, that looks like more up my level. You can see, like I said, like before, undergraduate info. You can see financial info. The estimated total cost is pretty helpful because it shows you what it would cost over the 4 years. Academic info, what the GPAs look like. It looks like UT doesn't have that information reported, but it looks like it's all in my level for those. And your SAT scores, what you need to score on for your SATs, and so you can compare, and you can also save it. So this is very helpful. And when I go to talk to my guidance counselor or my parents about this later, I can save this. I'll save first. It's my first one. And now it's saved. So now you can load this up, and now you can see that one from before. And then you can go back with the other schools you've already saved and compare the other ones too, if that would be helpful. Over here it says under search colleges is also the standardized tests thing, and this is just a tool. It's links to the different tests that Massachusetts students will have to take. We got the MCAS, obviously, the PSAT, the SAT, and it just takes you to College Board. Same with the SAT, and the ACT will take you to the ACT website. There's also an AccuPlacer one and a TOEFL for people who have to take those too. And I'll show you. We'll go to the ACT website just to give you an idea. It opens up in a new tab and sends you right to the ACT, where you can log in for the first time, or to go check your scores, or to practice. And it'll do that for all of these. You can go here, see it says practice the SAT. I believe it sends you, yep, right to College Readiness. College Board. And you can go to Khan Academy, you can do the daily practice app, so on and so forth. At this time, Maria, I see that you asked the question, can the link be emailed? What link to MEFA Pathway? Was that your question? Oh yeah, we will email everyone who registered. We'll get a link to this this webinar, and the website is just mefapathway.org, if that's okay. I mean, if you would specifically like me to send it to you, I absolutely can. If you just let me know what your email is. At the end of everyone, I show you my email. If you want to email me, this is my name again, Sean Connolly, and it's sconnolly@mefa.org, and that's my number if you ever want to call too. I'm typically there at my desk most days if I'm not at a school. Do we have any other questions? I'll wait for any others for another minute or two. Bernard, you had a question? David, is this link just for colleges? The link to MEFA Pathway? Oh, I see. I'm seeing other questions now. This is a very small box for me to read all their questions. I apologize. Let me see if I can see them all now. All right. I've got, is this link just for colleges? Are there other searches for certificate or trade schools? We can, all right, so first off, I believe this is just colleges. I don't believe trade schools are on here. I would talk to a guidance counselor about trade schools and such for that. And then, do you offer help to assist with applications and essays, Bernard? If you ever have any problems with your applications or essays, we'll gladly we can gladly help with that. If you please, like I said, email me or call me. That's my email. If you want to send an essay and look for us to look it over, or if you want to call and talk about the application process, or talk over an essay as well, gladly do that. I taught high school for 7 years, and I had to read a lot of essays, so I've done that a lot. So gladly would help with that. Do we have any other questions? I'll wait if you're typing. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Again, if you have questions, please email me, call me. I want to thank you so much for coming in this Monday morning at 10 a.m. to watch a webinar. Oh, I got a question. Sorry. What help is there to find a major degree for a student to pursue? You can do that through the search, but you can also talk to a guidance counselor about it. In the search, you can look up the different types of degrees. You can search area of study. And if someone's looking for a specific thing, they could look at it there. But a guidance counselor can also help with that as well. That's partly what their job is. But if it, we showed you before, we went to psychology and we knocked down all the majors. But there's literally hundreds of majors in here, and you can even get more specific when you hit one of them. Like if you see in the match me thing, we'll do the West just because I can see it right now. And we'll do medium, and we'll do urban. And see, you can pick agriculture and a focus within the agriculture. There's so many more in there. So there's that. I'm not sure what tomorrow's session is. Let me see if I can see what it is from here. MEFA Pathway in my cap. No, that'll be a different webinar. That'll be a different webinar, Susan. So yes. Yeah. All right. I've got to go back and answer some phone calls. Hopefully I hear from you guys. But thank you so much for attending, and hopefully we talk soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.